Hello everyone, this is Stormy Cloud 21. Today we are going to look at something very amazing from the beasts of the Mesozoic line, the Ceratopsian series, 1/6 scale dinosaur action figures. Here before you we have the Psittacosaurus, Mongoliensis, Psittacosaurus, pronunciation on the web. Now, what's really amazing about this figure is that I saved a lot of money. I got this below retail. So beautiful. Not actually going to tell you how much I paid, but I got it below retail and I'm very happy about that. There is the footprint. Now this creature is still loose in the box. It has been opened already, but the tail has not been assembled yet. These are the Mesozoic Ceratopsian series, 1/6 scale action figures. Turning the box around, 21 points of articulation, realistic movement and detail, and a profile card included. Number 9. There's the name again, Psittacosaurus, Mongoliensis. And then moving along on the back of the box, it tells you that this comes with a collectible card, tells about the length of this creature, the location, where it was found, the time period that it existed, and it tells you about the art. And then also up here, says Psittacosaurus Mongoliensis again, number 9, meaning Psittacosaurus meaning parrot lizard. Now this will slide off of here, but it's still attached because of this little bit of tape, so we will remove that. And so now that we've removed the tape, this just slides off like so, and then reveals the back of the box. Very cool artwork, and of course a checklist of all the various dinosaurs that you can get in the Wave 1 checklist. The Zuniceratops, the Chasmosaurus, Nasutoceratops, Styracosaurus, Medusaceratops, Protoceratops, Triceratops, Diabloceratops, and this one right here in the 1/6 scale, the Psittacosaurus. Of course, we know there is another size coming. And then these other dinosaurs here pictured are 1/18 scale, but you can get a little more closer and personal with this 1/6 scale of the Psittacosaurus here. So that was a good option to make it that size in terms of playability and articulation of the action figure. Protoceratops also in that scale. So with that, I'm going to flip this box around and I'm going to begin to open it. I have already taken the figure out. But like I said, this figure has been opened, and so I won't have to take the twisty ties off. I will, however, have to put on the tail. So here we go. We're going to begin that process. So I will carefully open this up. Then raise this up here. Lower this down here. Carefully open this. Now, I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. A very long time. A lot longer than I wanted to wait, of course. But the reason why I waited so long is because at first I just wasn't about the coloration of this figure. Now, as time has gone by and grown, that has changed for me. But it took a little while for this figure, the paint scheme, to grow on me. And as soon as I saw it in some better light, then I started to really like it a lot more. And with the patterns and with the light hitting these scales, it just brings out all of this texture and awesomeness of detail of this creature, which made me really interested in finally wanting to get it. And now this is going to be the tail that we are going to put on this dinosaur action figure soon. You can see right there, it's going to pop on to the ball joint. It may or may not require some warm water to do so. Also, I noticed on this particular figure that I have, the writing right there from the parts as they are assembled. I do not think this will be showing once I assemble it on the dinosaur. Even if it is, it's kind of cool. It's like an Egyptian hieroglyphic or something. I'm not so much bothered by it, even though it doesn't look natural. You're really paying attention, you know. I think, I don't know if it's supposed to be there, but I don't mind it. I mean, it looks pretty cool. So that's something I don't know. Maybe on your figure, you could tell me what that is like. And so we will come back to this tail here in a second. Next, we're going to show you that this comes with a stand. And you open the bag. Somebody's already opened the bag. But you open the bag, and I do not know if it comes with this Ziploc bag or not. Probably does. This is one piece right here, and then you've got this other piece right here. Now you can see that this is going to pop in here like that, and then you're going to see that on this base, which is very lightweight, by the way, and you're going to pop this ball joint into here, and then it can help brace your figure as you're talking about it. And then this piece can twist around. Whoop, it came off, but it did not break. You just pop it back in. And then this, of course, comes loose for storage. You can do that again. Now, next I'm going to show you this. This is the dinosaur action figure card. I'm going to open that and take that out of there. Also, the instructions for this creature on how to display it. So you pull that out of the bag here. So let's do these little instructions first, somehow, some way. So this tells you about assembling the tail in warm or hot water, or using a hairdryer. I do not have a hairdryer, so I won't be doing that option. I'll probably just be doing with sheer force and careful. Now, this is really cool. This is talking about the base and how you can display your creature with the use of the base. And so you can have it in this walking pose or standing pose. Pretty cool. And then lastly, of the little parts here that it comes with, I'm going to talk about this. This is the nice artist impression of the Psittacosaurus. Here is a wonderful artistic picture on the back. Here is the name, parrot lizard, Psittacosaurus, Mongoliensis, the location and links information, time period, and who it was named by, 1923. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Okay, next. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't take out the scenery out of this box. Okay, look at this. This is a wonderful background environment that you can place your creature in front of. Now, for what I've read about this creature so far, is that it like really heavy, dense jungle areas. Could probably feed on fruit and seeds. If you've seen Transformers, it fed on a fish in Transformers. There was a Psittacosaurus in that as well. So, and looking at the tail here, it's pretty cool. This is rubbery, bendy. And something I never really noticed before until I got my hands on one of these is that if you look in between all of these, which by the way are rubbery, and they can twist and bend a little bit, but they are, it's not something that I feel that is going to break at all. It's just rubbery, and it's allowed to have a little bit of give, and then it has this nice clear like plastic in between here, like almost like you know, soft plastic, and it just braces this. See the white area nice and clear, and just keeps these all in formation here, which would be resembles of like when they found the fossils of these, where they found like hair-like structure. It looks like almost like the quills on a porcupine, like hairs that were like fossilized, and that is what this is showing, like a version of that. It's very Spinosaurid looking to me, except for the fact that it has the gaps when, you know, and like that. It's its own thing. It's different, but it's to resemble those hairs that were fossilized in the original specimens that showed when this creature died, what this creature would have looked like on its tail, like that, even though it's all bones. Some of that stuff still fossilized, is pretty cool. So again, I don't know what's up with this, but it should disappear when I assemble this tail to the creature. It shouldn't be noticeable, I don't think. So now let's get the dinosaur. So I'm going to pop that tail on somehow, some way, and then we're going to talk about this. Before I do, so I could look in there, PH8, little part information when they were assembling this in China. And then right here, of course, the TL9. So here we go. Be right back. Okay, so now I have the tail on this dinosaur. It popped right on there. I didn't have to use much force at all, and needed no hot water, warm water, or a hair dryer. I'm really glad to get that on there. It's nice and solid, and I'm glad that is finished. Now this tail can articulate. Now see, if I do that, yeah, you can see a little bit there, but it's not something that's a problem. Pretty cool, huh? So, first of all, here is this creature's face. And you can open up the mouth. It's not exactly easy. It's not broken completely yet. Broken, not broken. So right here, you can see this creature's head. You can see these yellow eyes with the black pupil. And you can see all this nice coloration and stripes and patterns all around the face. Very characteristic parrot-like beak right there. And a very characteristic like beak like a parrot would have. You know, parrots, they have very strong beaks so they can crack open nuts, and they have seeds and the fruit that they feed on, which means this creature possibly had a similar diet, and also plant material, living especially in a dense jungle forest environment. Very cool stuff. Now, also I want to show you guys this. If you look right there, yeah, right back there, that little hole there is this creature's ear, which helps it hear sound. Very cool. So looking towards the front side of this creature's head, of course, you can see the teeth. You can make out the teeth in there, in this mouth. And you can make out a tongue. The tongue is stationary, does not move, but it's cool to see the tongue in there. And then as you move to the top of the mouth, you can see it's really pink, up purplish or pink up in there. And you can see a little white painted around the edge, which is like, looks like we have more teeth, evidence of teeth there. But definitely on the bottom, you can see the teeth. Some over here can't really see that there's teeth, but it's probably the way this creature was. Now the head, this is meant to twist. Now, like I said, this one is used, but it was like new, so it's not completely broken yet. It was just on display. So it, you know, this would probably twist a little more, but I'm not going to do that right now and possibly end up breaking something, so I'm going to wait. This is pretty stationary right here. This is, you could move up like that and down like that, but this would be more like twisting more once it gets a little more used, I would say. Right here you have the arms, move forward, move backward about that much. Then you have a little articulation right there. Of course, you want to be very careful until this creature gets more broken. See how that articulates right there? And then you can twist that. Now, look underneath there. It's pretty cool stuff, huh? So, of course, to this creature, you want to be very careful until you get it, you know, more used. Okay, that can open. I'll do that too. Also, the torso has some twist in it, but this is pretty much like new, so still I want to be careful. The legs go back and forward about that far, backward probably further, but I'm not going to push my luck. Now, here's the knee. You can move this forward and back a little bit until it's more broken. I'm not going to do that again. This you can move this forward and back, and then you can swivel these feet independently with this piece here. But I'm going to be very careful because, like I said, this is like a brand new display only figure so far. There's that nice beautiful tail. Here is underneath. And then here is the top. This is the top of the figure. Then flipping it over, this is the bottom view. And you can see the information on the bottom of the foot. Okay, and then there's the bottom of the tail again. Go like this to keep it in focus. And I just noticed how that zoomed in like that. It makes a really cool background. Also, while we have the chance, let's look at the front of this creature. Look at these projections coming off here, like a Ceratopsian would have in the same group, you know. See the nostrils, see the front of that beak. And then looking down here at the feet, look at that. Okay, then I want to turn this around and I can get a look back here like this from the back. And zoom in a little. Yeah. So here I am zoomed in pretty good on this figure. I'm going to zoom out so you can see with the background. Okay, so you can see I've zoomed way out so that you can see this creature with the stand, holding it up when it is bipedal, which means on 2 feet. Or I'm going to show you quadrupedal. Here, watch this. So I'm going to take this out of the way, and I'm going to zoom this out just a hair. Okay, so here you can see what the figure looks like in quadrupedal mode versus bipedal, which is 2 feet. Quadrupedal, or it's on four feet, and you can see there it looks very nice. Doing that, I could raise this up. You could even do that, make him stand a little taller if you put his feet lock them in like that. We could make them stand like that. So there you have it. This is Psittacosaurus Mongoliensis, parrot lizard. A very nice addition to the Ceratopsian series from Wave 1. Love it, love it, love it. This is one of 9 figures in Wave 1. So yeah, this is Stormy Cloud 21. Please hit that like and subscribe button to see more cool stuff coming up in the future. Until we meet again, until the next amazing video coming your way. Thanks for watching, and talk soon.